If you're a small business owner, maybe you've wondered about using AI for your website. Today, I've got 5 tips for you on ways that you can use AI for your website so that it can work better for you and for your business. Hi, I'm Appy from iCodeHappy. I'm a website advisor, consultant, designer, builder. My purpose is to help small business owners get the website they need that's going to work for them and for their business. And one of the ways to do that is to use AI to help you in making your website serve you better. So we'll go through 5 tips today. Let's dive in. The first way that AI can help you on your website is to help you with the structure of your website pages. It's hard to know sometimes what information goes on your website pages. And then once you know what should be on there, what order should it be in order to get the information they need to connect with you or to buy something from you or to work with you. You can have AI analyze the structure of your page. You can put in a link to one of your pages and you can ask it to optimize the structure of that page based on the outcome that you want people to have on that page. It works just as well with templates. If you have a template for a home page or a landing page, a sales page, or an about page, if you put the link to your page in your AI tool, or you put your current website page, your current copy, or perhaps just the information that you want to include on that page, and you also add the file for the template, you can ask the AI, hey, show me how my content could be structured like the template. And it will show you an example of what that would look like. Then you can edit and add that to your page. I have a caveat. If you have a copywriter that's already created the content for your website, for your pages, then that's probably best to leave it like they have set it up because they've written and designed it that way for a reason. But if you're ready to edit your content and you know what you'd like to say and you'd like help with the structure of the page, what should go first and what should go next, and how should somebody move through the page, move through the content so that they get the outcome that they want on that page, then this might be a useful tip. Tip 2 is maybe a little bit related, but instead of the structure, you can have AI analyze the content of your page. You can put the current content of your page into your AI tool, whether that's a link or maybe a document with the content, and you can ask the AI tool questions about that content. What are the takeaways from that page? What are the keywords? What are the key topics from that page? What is the sentiment of that page? And you can ask the AI to analyze the content that's on that page and to tell you what it perceives those things to be. That can help you to understand what people and search engines are getting from that content. If you have topics that you have in mind that you've written about, or keywords that you have in mind that you want to be associated with that page, and the AI comes back and doesn't perceive those keywords to be important on that page, then that gives you information about how you can edit the content on that page to make sure that it is communicating what you want it to communicate effectively. Here's an example. Say that you are a small business, maybe you're technical like myself, and on your about page, when you tell your story, you're talking about chocolate chip cookies. It's possible that if you have AI analyze that page, that the topic and the keywords for that page that it perceives to be the ones that are important and to be what the page is communicating are related to the cookies instead of to the technical information that you really are intending to communicate on that page because you've told the story. Now, does that mean there shouldn't be any unrelated information? No, absolutely not. I use analogies all the time, and that adds a lot of depth and connection to your website. So don't take all unrelated items or words or topics off your website, but do have the AI analyze and make sure that the main takeaways, the main topics, the main keywords are the ones that you want that page to be known for and to be found using those. The third way that you can use AI on your website is with your offers or your products. I saw this tip somewhere and I love it, so I have incorporated it into my own routines. You can give AI the information about your offer or product, and then you can ask it questions. Say someone has purchased this product or service. Why did they buy it? And how are they feeling now that they've purchased that? Then you can turn it around and say, okay, now imagine that you're a person who did not purchase this product or offer or service. Why didn't you buy? And how do you feel? What are the feelings that maybe prevented you from purchasing? And the answers from AI can give you some insight into how people feel when they buy or when they don't buy. Those insights can help you in your marketing for those offers and products. They can help you with your content that you provide to people, maybe FAQs, maybe they're confused or there's questions. And those insights from AI can help you to communicate about your offers, your services or products in a way that can help people understand better if those things are right for them. The fourth tip is to ask it about user journey on your website. So when you have people who come to your website, the first thing to know is they're in different places on their journey with you. Some are just aware of you, but they don't know much else. Some have been around a little bit within your world. They're on your email list. Maybe they follow you on social media and they know a little bit about you, but now something's changed. They have a question. They're ready to take another step with you. They're ready to make a purchase from you. Maybe they need more specific information about your offers and maybe not just what you offer, but also the terms. Maybe they want to know about cancellation or shipping. They need a little bit more reassurance, a little bit more information about what exactly is going to happen before they're ready. And then you have people who've done all of that research, they're ready to buy, or maybe they've purchased and they need help with something. They have a problem, they need some customer support, or they need to buy again, or they want to leave you a great review. All of these different people at all of these different stages are coming to your website and they need help. And then for each of those, they're moving through your website with these different needs. Your website can be there to meet them at those places. And you can ask AI to help you to analyze how people can move through the site. You can ask it to analyze at each various stage in their journey with you. Do you have the pieces that they need easily available? One of my pet peeves is a website that I know of that the focus of the website is on the people coming to sign up, and the login button is buried somewhere where you have to go find it. So people who are interested in signing up, they can find what they need really easily. Current customers have to hunt, and that kind of bugs me. So just being aware of making sure that at the different stages that people can find what they're looking for. And you can ask AI to help you to make sure that you are offering the pieces that each kind of person and each stage in their journey needs, and that they can get from one to the next pretty easily. The last tip is data. That's one of my favorite parts. And it can be really helpful to take some data. Maybe you have a spreadsheet and you have some information in number format. It's hard to see trends and what's going on when you have columns of numbers. You can put that into AI and ask it to help you figure out trends. You can ask it to help you visualize what that data looks like, what it is showing you. You can ask it to give you options in visualizing. Show me different ways that I could visualize this information. You can ask it specific questions. How many of these products were sold to a repeat customer, for example? If that information is in your table, then it can sort through that and tell you. A caveat is that AI is not always right, and that's true of all of the tips so far. Yes, it's helpful. Yes, it gives you a great place to start. Absolutely don't take what it says without checking. And that's just as true for data. Here's an example. I asked it to give me some information about some client data. And the first part it got right, and the second part it got wrong. And so that's what I told it. Hey, that is incorrect. Please review the information and correct what you've told me and show me a different way to visualize this information using the correct values. And it did. So definitely double check. That's true of every single tip, from the structure to the keywords and the content to your offers and why people buy and why people don't buy. AI can be so helpful in going beyond just giving us drafts or outlines, helping us edit or amplify our content. It can help us with these other things too, with structure, with analyzing the content, with analyzing our offers, with analyzing our user journey and our business process, even with helping us with our business data. Be very careful of what you put into AI. Make sure that you only put things in AI that you are comfortable having in AI. Make sure that you double check the results and that the AI is not incorrect or wrong. Use the things that are helpful to you, and obviously don't use the rest. Thanks for watching. We're going to dive deeper into AI, so make sure you come back and see me again.